Hello, Jeshov. Esteemed parents, leaders, and defenders of liberty, I stand before you as joyful warriors, having witnessed firsthand the indoctrination of our children in U.S. schools and heard countless testimonies from families whose trust has been shattered. Today, I bring a global call to protect our children and our future, warning the international community of dangerous agenda infiltrating education. Your presidential election this Sunday is a pivotal moment to choose a leader who will defend parental rights, restore education rooted in academics, and reject globalist ideologies that threaten your children's innocence and your nation's soul. Ask yourself, how do you attack the future of our nation? Well, you make it illiterate, rip God from its heart, and target its children, confusing their minds, sowing division, and using mainstream media to repeat lies. This isn't a theory, it's a playbook from Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto of 1848, and it's unfolding in classrooms across the West. In America, our schools mean to teach reading, writing, and arithmetic. They have become indoctrination camps. Only 30% of our students are proficient in these basics. Instead, they are taught to hate their country, hate their history, and themselves through Marxist ideologies like critical race theory, gender confusion, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. DEI programs. My 7-year-old son was told boys can get pregnant. My 9-year-old daughter was labeled bisexual for playing with boys and girls. School have stripped God from classroom, replacing him with a progressive altar that mocks faith and family. This global agenda, driven by the United Nations, World Health Organization, and International Planned Parenthood Federation, push comprehensive sexual education, CSE, disguised as a health education. In the US, this comprehensive sex education sexualizes children, teaching 11 years old erotized condoms through role-playing and exposing them to pornographic material that outside schools will be deemed child sexual abuse. Schools hide gender transitions, new names, new pronouns, even hormone therapy to our children, from parents prioritizing students' consent over family trust. A Planned Parenthood whistleblower exposed their strategy. She said, we weren't just teaching about condoms, we were teaching how to eroticize them, how to role play, and how to respond when someone says no. That's not prevention, that's indoctrination. The consequences are evident: soaring STIs, rising infertility, skyrocketing teen abortion, framed as a pregnancy prevention, and a mental health crisis fueled by pressure to experiment sexually and question identity. Poland, you are in the crosshairs. Under Prime Minister and Education Minister, your government plans to implement a health education curriculum in September 2025, replacing the abstinence-based family life education with lessons on contraception, sexual orientation, and gender identity for children as young as 9 years old. Rooted in World Health Organization 2010 standards for sexuality education, which advocate teaching 4 years old about masturbation and gender identity, this curriculum echoes UNESCO's 2018 guidance for social change through sexual rights. It undermines Poland's Judeo-Christian values, sidelining parents and sexualizing your youth. Raffle